What separates a great leader from just another boss? It all comes down to principles, guiding values that shape decision-making, team management, and long-term success. Think about the leaders who inspire you. They understand that leadership isn't a position, it's a responsibility. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 leadership principles that will make you not just a manager, but an unstoppable leader. Let's dive in. Before you can lead others, you need to ask yourself, why? Why do you wake up every morning and do what you do? What drives you to push through the challenges and obstacles that inevitably come your way? Why am I doing this? What is the core reason behind my actions? Understanding your purpose is the first step in inspiring others. What do I believe in? Passion is contagious. When you are clear about your beliefs, it resonates with those around you. If you don't genuinely believe in the mission, it will show. Your lack of enthusiasm will be evident, and your team will feel it. They will sense the disconnect, and it will affect their own motivation and performance. They'll see right through the empty words and lack of conviction. Authenticity cannot be faked. When you're truly excited about what you're doing, it changes everything. Your passion ignites a spark in others. Your energy becomes infectious, your confidence unshakable, and your commitment sets the tone for the entire team. It creates a culture of enthusiasm and dedication. People are drawn to authenticity, to a leader who leads with their heart as much as their head. They want to follow someone who's genuine and passionate. Think about the leaders who've inspired you throughout history. What made them stand out? It was their unwavering belief in their mission. Did they achieve greatness by going through the motions? Or did they pour their heart and soul into their vision? Or did they have an unwavering belief in their vision? Their conviction was the driving force behind their success. Find your why and let it fuel your leadership. Let it be the beacon that guides you and inspires those around you. Let's face it, words are cheap. Anyone can talk a big game, make promises, and preach about values. But true leadership isn't about talking the talk, it's about walking the walk. It's about embodying the principles you preach every single day. People don't follow words, they follow actions. They watch what you do, not just what you say. Think about it. You're leading a team with a big deadline looming. Everyone's putting in extra hours, sacrificing their personal time to get the job done. But then you, the leader, start showing up late, leaving early, and delegating the toughest tasks. If you want your team to be disciplined, hardworking, and accountable, you have to demonstrate those qualities first. Have you ever worked in an environment where people were afraid to speak up? Where the atmosphere was so tense that sharing an idea felt like walking on eggshells? That's not leadership. That's a dictatorship. It stifles creativity, innovation, and growth. A true leader understands the power of open dialogue. They know that fostering an environment where everyone feels heard is crucial. They create a culture where everyone feels safe to voice their opinions, share their ideas, and yes, even disagree. This openness leads to richer discussions and better solutions. Because here's the thing, you don't have all the answers, no one does. And that's okay. The best solutions often come from unexpected places, from the collective wisdom of your team. When everyone contributes, the outcome is far more innovative and effective. So, how do you create this culture of open dialogue? It starts with listening. Really listening. Not just hearing words, but understanding the meaning behind them. Not just waiting for your turn to speak, but actively engaging with what others have to say. Ask questions. Show genuine interest. Seek to understand different perspectives. This not only shows respect, but also opens up new avenues of thought. Value their input, even if you don't agree with it. Acknowledging diverse viewpoints fosters a sense of belonging and encourages continuous contribution. Imagine for a moment that you're setting out on a journey. You gather your team, pack your bags, and hit the road. But there's one problem. You have no destination in mind. How do you think that journey would end? Not well, right? The same principle applies to leadership. If you don't have a clear vision, a defined destination for your team, you'll end up wandering aimlessly. A clear vision does more than just provide direction. It inspires action. It gives your team a shared purpose, a common goal to strive towards. Now, having a vision is one thing. Communicating it effectively is another. Don't just keep it locked away in your head. Share it with your team. Let's be honest. Anyone can boss people around. It's easy to use authority to get things done. Anyone can use their position of authority to demand obedience and compliance. But what does that really achieve in the long run? But that's not leadership. That's tyranny. It creates a toxic environment where employees feel undervalued and unmotivated. True leadership isn't about wielding power. It's about inspiring action. It's about creating a vision that others want to follow. It's about understanding the motivations, the aspirations, and the values of your team. When you connect with your team on a deeper level, you build trust and loyalty. Think about it. Would you rather follow someone who demands your obedience or someone who inspires your commitment? The answer is obvious. People naturally gravitate towards leaders who respect and value them. So, how do you become a leader who inspires rather than commands? It starts with communication. Open, honest, and transparent communication is key. Instead of simply telling your team what to do, explain why it matters. Share the bigger picture and how their work contributes to it. Connect their individual tasks to the larger vision. Show them that their efforts are crucial to the success of the team. Help them understand how their contributions play a vital role in achieving the team's goals. When people feel their work is meaningful, they are more engaged and motivated to excel. Let me guess, you're the type of person who likes to be in control. You're a doer, a problem solver, someone who thrives on tackling challenges head on. But here's the thing, you can't do it all yourself. Trying to micromanage every aspect of your team's work is a recipe for burnout. Delegation isn't about shirking responsibility. It's about maximizing efficiency, empowering your team, and focusing on the tasks that truly require your unique skills and expertise. Think of yourself as a conductor of an orchestra. You don't play every instrument, you lead them. You identify each musician's strengths, assign them the parts they're best suited for, and trust them to perform their roles flawlessly. Remember, a true leader doesn't create followers, they create more leaders. Let's face it, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. It's an inevitable part of life, especially in the fast-paced, ever-changing world of leadership. But here's the difference. While some leaders view mistakes as failures, true leaders see them as opportunities for growth. Admitting when you're wrong isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It shows that you're more interested in finding the truth than protecting your ego. It demonstrates humility, a willingness to learn, and a commitment to continuous improvement. Remember, leadership isn't about being perfect, it's about being human. Let's be honest. Leadership isn't always sunshine and rainbows. It's tough, it's demanding, it's filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, when your plans fall apart, when your team is struggling. But here's the thing, resilience is the hallmark of a true leader. It's the ability to bounce back from adversity, to weather the storms, and to emerge stronger on the other side. Resilience isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them head on, learning from them, and using them as fuel for growth. Remember, leadership is a marathon, not a sprint. What's the point of achieving great things if you're the only one who benefits? True leadership isn't a solitary pursuit. It's about empowering others. The best leaders understand that their success is ultimately measured by the success of those they lead. They're committed to developing the next generation of leaders. So how do you become a leader who inspires others to reach their full potential? It starts with recognizing potential. Seek out individuals with a hunger for knowledge, a willingness to learn, and a passion for your organization's mission. Once you've identified these rising stars, invest in their growth. Remember, leadership isn't about holding others down, it's about lifting them up. The world is changing. Technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate. Industries are being disrupted. The workplace is evolving. And in this era of constant change, one thing remains certain. The only constant is change itself. True leaders embrace change. They see it not as a threat, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to create a better future. Innovation isn't just about creating new products or services, it's about fostering a culture of continuous improvement. Remember, the only way to stay ahead of the curve is to constantly be pushing forward. As we've explored these 10 principles, I hope you've realized that great leadership isn't about a title or a corner office. It's about impact. It's about the lives you touch, the people you inspire, and the legacy you leave behind. Remember, leaders aren't born, they're made. And the journey starts today.